Just listen to this line for once. Sometimes, when we are in a dark place, we feel like we have been buried, but actually we have been planted. And I believe if that is a failure, it is always there to make you grow and not to stop you. Whenever you are in a dark place because of a failure, because you have failed, you worked really, really hard and you still failed. It is never there to tell you to give up. It is there to make you learn and make you rise with even more speed, even more rapidly, and make you grow to a level which you never even thought that you can reach above your own expectations. Failure is always there to make you rise and not to make you fall. Never. We do fall. We don't fail, we fall. But if we are getting up, it won't count as a failure. But if you give up, that will be a failure. Then only it will be a failure. If you fell down, you get up, you learn from it, it's not a failure anymore. You passed the test. You succeeded. You learned. But if you gave up, that is a failure. Then it is a failure. And there are two types of failures which you will face in your lives and which you have been facing in your lives. And there are different ways how you can deal with them. I will tell you the best ways to deal with failure. So number one, which you can, in which you will come along is short-term failures, which happens in your daily life, day-to-day life. For example, if you didn't wake up today, you said that I am going to wake up today in the morning and you will go and train hard or you will go for a run. Basically, you didn't wake up in the morning. You just shut down your alarm and went to sleep. That is a failure. Do you know how you can get over that? How most of you do it is whenever you basically you set an alarm to wake up at 6, but you shut it off and then you wake up at 10:30 or 11:30 and you see the time. What? It's 10:30, 11:30? Ah, I again failed. I said I was going to get up, but I didn't get up. I'm such a pathetic piece of shit. I can never do this. I'll never be able to do this. I will fail. I will this, I will that, I will this, I will that. 99% of you do this mistake. There can be an exception, but 99% of new athletes, 99% of people who are not improving, who are doing the same mistake again and again, do this mistake. They talk to themselves in a negative way. They criticize themselves. You don't need to say to yourself, you should not say to yourself that I'm a pathetic piece of shit because I didn't wake up today. I'm this, I'm that, I'm bad, I'm like, I will never succeed, this, that. Because that will never serve you. If you have done it, if you have ever done it, tell me, did that ever serve you? You didn't wake up maybe yesterday, or like if you one day you said you would wake up, but you did not, and for that whole day you were negative to you or towards yourself, you were criticizing yourself, and the next day, tell me, did you wake up? No, it will go for long term, and you will never ever do the task. Never. It will be very rare if you basically do the task even after talking in a that negative way, talking that negatively about yourself. It is very rare. What you do instead is accept and forgive. Forgive yourself. That will serve you all the times. Excuse me. All the times when I've set a goal, a short term goal, a day to day daily life goal, and I didn't achieve it, I was hard to myself and I didn't achieve it again. I failed again and again and again and again and again. And it never served me. It was only when I started forgiving myself. And I will tell you why this works. What you need to do if, for example, I didn't wake up today morning, what I will do is I will punish myself. I will set a punishment and maybe I will skip lunch. Okay, maybe I will basically train for 1 extra hour. run for 1 extra hour, do the task I hate. I will basically maybe do cold exposure for like 2 minutes more. I will punish myself. Okay. But I will say to myself, okay, I did a mistake. I forgive myself, but I will not do it again because I am not a guy who fails. I'm a guy who is ready to win, who is there to win, not to lose, not to fail, not to fall down. I'm a guy who gets up and gets the work done. That is how I will speak to myself after a failure. I know it does sound strange to you. I know you're probably thinking that it won't work, but let me tell you why it will work. Because if you talk negatively to yourself, you are setting your self image as a person who fails. You are accepting it. Your mind made you fail. Your mind made you shut the alarm, sleep. He won. Your mind won for the thousandth time. And you are accepting it. You are setting your self image at that level consciously on purpose. Do the opposite. Tell yourself that no, you are not that person. You did a mistake. Okay, you will do a punishment. Okay. And next time you won't do it. You are set here to win. You are born to win. You are a person who wins, who gets the work done, who does what he has said. And by that, you will set your self image at a higher level. Even if you have never succeeded, just say it and just see the difference. Maybe it won't happen in 1 day or 2 days. It might. Okay. There are many times which it worked for me that quickly. Like in the next day, like one day I fail and the next day I succeed just because I have set my self image. I have told myself that I am the person who succeeds, who wins, who gets up early, and who fucking trains for 1 hour extra, who's here to die in the training session. And I fucking succeed every time. Maybe late, okay, but I do succeed. If you talk negatively to yourself, you will never succeed. And if you talk positively, maybe it will take a week of positive talk for your subconscious mind to accept your self image, but it will accept it. Trust me. So if right now you did it today, just say with me whatever mistake you did today, whatever failure you had today, yesterday, or 1 week ago, say to yourself, okay, I forgive myself. I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. I get that work done. I will get that work done. And I'm a person who does get the work done. I'm not a failure. I fell down. If I fell down, I get up, take the action, and I do what is needed. The second type of failure is long term failure, for which you have prepared. Basically, it can be a competition for which you have been preparing for months or weeks, and you failed. You lost the competition. That will be a long term failure. So let me tell you another story. Once the CEO of Toyota told their employees to fail better and fail harder. So in the early 1990s, Toyota challenged its engineers with a bold goal: create a car for 21st century that will dramatically reduce emission and fuel consumption. Okay, this was an internal project called G21. And he told basically his employees to fail 1,000 fucking times, fail better, fail bigger, fail fast, and learn fast. At that time, hybrid technology was unproven, expensive, and extremely difficult to engineer. Toyota was essentially starting from scratch, and most people, even inside the company, thought it was impossible. But then they made a car called Prius. They failed 1,000 fucking times. They lost 1,000 fucking times. They worked for years and years and years. And then, after 7 years, in 1997, they first launched Prius with the hybrid technology in Japan in 1997, basically. And after 3 years, they sold it globally. And it became a symbol of innovation, selling over 15 million units worldwide to date. 15 million units. They failed constantly for 7 fucking years. When they started failing in the first year, the CEO always used to say to their employees, fail better, fail bigger. That is what his mindset was. Fail so big that you learn a lesson so big that you will succeed this big. His motto was fail fast, learn fast. That was what he used to say to their employees. Fail fast, learn fast. So the next time when you fail, the next time when you lose, when you fell down, tell yourself, good, fail better next time. That is the mindset that I want you to have. Be happy when you fail. The last fight in January, I had a competition and I lost. I should not have lost that, but because of basically weight cutting and exhaustion, I lost that. And my opponent was very, very fresh and I was exhausted. That is why I lost that fight, not because of skill or anything. But then my coach said to me that next time you have a confirmed gold medal. Like you have improved a lot, and being that exhausted, you performed really well. Sorry. The next time you will definitely get a gold medal. You will definitely come first. And I was ready. So in April, on April 12th and 13th, I had another tournament. I competed in another tournament. And I lost the finals. I lost my second fight. But I was not sad. Not at all. Because you know what? Because you know what was the thing there? I failed better. And I want to fail even better next time. That is what I said to myself. Could fail better next time. One of my students um, texted me, like one of my students which I coach, he texted me that I'm failing a lot. I had a big failure recently. He showed me what he failed. And I said to him, good, fail better next time. That is what I said to him. He was like, failure does not help. I said, wrong. Bigger you try, bigger you fail. Bigger you learn, bigger you succeed. More arrogant you become. Bigger you try, bigger you fail. Bigger you learn, bigger you succeed. And this cycle goes on, goes on, goes on, goes on. And that is the amazing part of life. That you get to fail, you get to learn, you get to succeed even better. So if you have failed in something, just say, good, I will fail better next time. Fail better, fail bigger, learn bigger, and succeed biggest. Even bigger. Bigger than you have ever imagined. Bigger than your expectations. Always and always I'm experimenting new things, new kicks, new punches, new techniques in my gym, in my academy, in my sparring, in rolling, in sparring, in everything. I'm always experimenting, always trying new things. And because when you experiment more, you fail more. You fail more, you learn more. Don't fail on purpose, right? That is the dumbest thing you can do, basically. I give my best when I'm experimenting new things too, in that too. And most of the times I fail. Most of the times I get beaten in sparring when I try new things. But then I learn. Then I think, that why did I get beaten? I fix that thing. Then I again try it. I again get beaten. I fix the other thing. And until my technique is next to perfect, until my technique is improved till a point with with which I can use it in a fight, in an actual competition, I keep learning, I keep preparing, I keep doing it turn by turn by turn. You know why Khabib Nurmagomedov is an MMA fighter who is undefeated? You know why he is undefeated? One of the reasons, because he has played like 200 to 300 amateur fights in his career. He did not win every fight of every one of those. He has lost a lot. That is why he has learned a lot. Like he has sparred thousands and thousands of hours. He has trained thousands and thousands of hours. He has failed millions of times. He has played 200 to 300 competitions before going pro. He has failed a million times. He has experimented a lot of new things. He got to know what works. He got to the conclusion of what works and what takes to become great, to become undefeated. And he just did that. Just that. Nothing else. And he became a champion and he was undefeated, basically. Top link in the description is my code, which will get you from an average athlete to becoming a fucking High Performance Warrior. Go and check it out.